Hello all, and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing the Stomach Bug Beer Review. Didn't catch coronavirus, but I did catch the stomach bug. And it was about as unpleasant as you can imagine. I don't know how I caught it, or what I caught it from. But I'm feeling better now, which is thankful, so I can do a beer review. And I'm looking forward to a beer review. Because I'm thirsty. And I have something exactly for that today. Kind of ignore my weird thing. I got like the microphone here, but I can't get it any lower, so my arm has to kind of like go around now, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Before I was having the microphone above me, which was being a pain in the butt. Before that, I would just go and leave the microphone on the desk or shove it in the crack in between the wall and the desk. And, I don't know, over the years this thing is getting a little bit fussy, and I'm wondering if the humidity of Hawaii is starting to have a thing on it. But anyways, let's get to the beer today. As you know, I mostly review local beers, and what are we reviewing today? The light is not helping today. There we go. There we go. Something a little bit more tame here. Maui Brewing Company, Mosaic Lite India Pale Ale. This is a session IPA. Let's read the label, shall we? Complete for any active lifestyle, Mosaic's Mosaic, Syro, hop, natural tropical fruit, and berry notes complement this 100-calorie session IPA. So yeah, I should probably be drinking more light beers because, well, my pants keep getting tighter and tighter magically ever since I've come 40. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, so this is 4.3 ABV, obviously a session ale. And, well, let's just get to this, shall we? If you prefer this sort of lighting, please tell me. Very nicely carbonated. I'm going to pull this back a little bit so you can see. Nicely golden to straw color, slightly opalescent, with a frothy white head that is redolent of passion fruit, mango, guava, maybe some hints of citrus too. Not much from a malt base in the nose. Let's go straight to the palate. Light and refreshing, especially if you're thirsty like me after eating some nice carnitas. Nice hop bite. Nice carbonation bite in the front. Just a hint of crackery malts that show up in the mids to finish. There's some lasting hop bitterness on the tongue, just a bit. Enough to go and remind you that it's an IPA. A lot of the newer session IPAs are avoiding the hop water problem that I used to have with a lot of session IPAs, in that they are balanced for the style. So they are going to be refreshing, so they're not going to have much of a body. But I am expecting a bit more than just a slap in the face with hops, especially hop bitterness. I want aromatic hops, and I want some of that malt base there, and I'm getting that. There's this very subtle, almost imperceptible sweetness, and a lot more fruity and floral effervescent notes that show up in the top here. And granted, there's hop bitterness from start to finish, but it is not the defining aspect of this beer, and it's not particularly tannic either. And I like that. I really, why I call it hop water a lot of times is because, like, it reminds me a lot of oversteeped tea, where the tannic aspect just sort of leaves a very unpleasant mouthfeel. This has a nice mouthfeel to it. Nicely balanced. Wonderful aromatics, if not particularly complex. And most importantly for the style, very refreshing. I don't know why they make this a special limited release. It could definitely go year-round. I think I've been pretty well chuffed with both of the light beers that Maui Brewing has released, being exemplary for the style. And, yeah. I would not be upset if this became a year-round staple. It would be something that would be a wonderful introduction to craft beer. It is basically giving that light beer style that a lot of people here in Hawaii who are just beer drinkers but not craft beer drinkers are going for, while introducing, you know, those stronger craft beer flavors without pushing it over the edge in any way, shape, or form. Mosaic Lite from Maui Brewing. There's still lots of pallets of it around. They are more outnumbered by the Maui Brewing hard seltzer pallets. I mean pallets, those cardboard pallets that they put in the store. I have an entire rant to go on regarding hard seltzer. I've tried it. I've drank a few hard seltzers, and I've got to say, honestly, I loathe hard seltzers with a passion, and even more so than that, I've loathed the way they're taking up shelf space from actual beers, things that are actually crafted, so that, you know, people can go and have, you know, the equivalent of a LaCroix with half a shot of vodka poured into it. But that's an entirely different rant, and I'm going to go and end this review on that note. Yeah. This is like 4.3. I'm not even feeling the buzz right now. That's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.